in the slow motion. I was like, ah, great, now I'm starting to really see a lot of the skill that's in here and the way you gently place your body down. I mean, if that was speeded up, I'm really going to miss the angle their back goes towards the floor and the way it slowly curls out and flattens and the way they roll gently off from one another. There's a really dynamic awareness of how they can support each other and how they can mold their bodies to support one another.
I particularly enjoy the slow motion because you can tune into the details and you can actually observe the emotion that every person is perhaps experiencing behind every move.
I mean, I enjoy being in that space, so it's nice to like feel like something puts you in it.
There was definitely a change of speed of work, the way I worked when Harry changed the speed of recording. When we went to larger frames per second, the image looked a little bit different, almost like a kind of TV or it looked like kind of sports event where everything was just so quick and fast. I've realized that his movement was quick and fast. So that put me in kind of double speed. I would feel like, everything is much more energetic. So I had to pay attention almost to the second of each of my decisions.
I think it made me aware of times in my life when I've moved at that speed. And so it's like, it made me feel what it was like to be in that sort of space of slowness that's less kind of worried about either like some sort of goal orientation. It's just like it feels like movement for movement's sake and detail for detail's sake.
There's very much a feeling of sensuality, sensuousness about the slow motion, which doesn't come over the same at regular speed. You get the very slow movements which catch the light of different parts of the hand or a ring or somebody's hair or something, which when slowed down is very beautiful.
I wasn't entirely aware of slower or normal speed.
Maybe it's about 3 minutes in when it really, or 4 minutes in, that cuts to regular speed from slow motion. I felt like I was almost getting bored. At that point, I was almost getting bored of the slow motion. But then when it cuts, there's the beautiful sort of, I don't know, the beautiful scene of when it becomes regular speed is, I love that.
There's a different rhythm, there's a different feeling about it, but it wasn't fast enough to be anxious or frenetic in any way, which was really nice.
It felt like it sprung to life almost. Instead of it being an introduction, it was like, now we're in it. It was like we've arrived, we're moving at speed.
Yeah, they transitioned very well between the two, with the beat of the music.
I feel like both kinds of speed are equally important, because even if you enjoy one of them more, you kind of need the other to make the comparison and to have the dynamic so that you can actually feel both. It was just like a big flow with different kind of speed, motions, feelings, but it was all one for me.